I ain't hungry. First, I always say hungry dogs run fast. I ain't hungry. I'm starving.
Hurd takes the snap. He's back. He's going to run. He's in. Touchdown. Jalen Hurd.
When that cage opens up again, our teeth are snarling. We're drooling. We're ready. We're hungry and ready to hunt again.
Dallas. We hate you. Race is snow. The Eagles train to go. The Eagles win.
And again, and again, and again.
It ain't about them, it's about us. We play up to our potential. Each and every one of us together. Nobody can beat us, I promise you. Promise you.
What is up, my Brus, my bird Brus? We are back. It's a victory week, victory pod. The Eagles are 7-2. We whooped that Dal. We whooped them. We whooped them, guys. How do you feel? How do you feel?
Man, I feel great. I feel freaking great. But first half wasn't too great, but I feel great after that. Still beat them by a ton. Fuck Dallas.
Yeah.
Feel great. 34-6. Couldn't really ask for much more. I mean, we left some points on the board, but you know what? I'll take 34-6 all day. We went down there and took the belt to them, man. So yeah, I'm happy.
What do you think their vibe is like? Like awful, atrocious.
Oh, man.
Like,
Oh, you seen the cameras angle going to the fans, dude? That was one of
Jerry
the best
Jones.
parts of the broadcast.
I mean, this is
Jerry-
huge. Like, think about this. Like, yeah, 2017, 6 years, we beat them down there in Jerryland. Like, that's nothing to wag your finger at.
No, not at all. Jerry Jones is furious. He's
He
probably
left
in
his
the back.
seat. Did you guys
Yeah,
see
he's
that?
Probably, oh, man.
They showed
loved
his
every second
box.
of it.
He's like an empty seat. Like, what?
Yeah, he's done, dude. He's done. It's over. He's going to have to sell, man. He really has to.
Yeah, we're the Grim Reapers, dude. Like, we got, let's see. Yeah, New Orleans, done. Bury dirt. Cleveland, Giants, Cincy, Dallas. I mean, even Cooper Rush was buried, dude. We're done.
Cooper Rush
we're
is
doing it.
terrible. He's terrible.
All right.
And you know who's even more terrible? Trey Lance.
Dude, you mean tattoos don't make you a good baller? He's got tons of tattoos.
I mean,
don't know.
if we're talking about tattoos, I'd probably be one of the best quarterbacks in the league then.
Man, let's do this here. I'm gonna step away for 1 second. I got a beer review. Give me 1 second.
Let's do it. Miller Lite. I got a cold Miller Lite. It's a 9.8 out of 10. Came from Clayton.
Oh, dude, it's one of the pounders. Nice.
It's a 9.8 out of 10 because it's crisp every single time. It's cold. Extremely cold.
Has to be ice cold.
Well, it can be at times it can be warm if you're in a bad situation, but like I prefer them ice cold.
Here's where we're at, boys. What do you think about this? I have a focal banger.
Oh,
And I got a heady topper. I think I sent you a picture.
oh,
This is from the Alchemist Brewery in Vermont. It's a
yes.
These are two like heavy renowned beers. And
Extremely top notch.
Do you get them around there like Harrisburg? Do you get them? Like, do you see them at all?
I don't, but if they were around, they'd probably get picked up pretty quick.
Yeah, this one was you can only buy one, and I managed to get
What?
yeah
Buy
they-
one. Yeah, they're trying to.
Yeah,
Juicy
well,
on
because
that.
they go. So sorry. So this is Alchemist. These are like if you're a beer person, I'm cracking both these bad boys, and I'm gonna do a taste test, which is better.
Yeah, let's do it.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Aren't you coming into Boston?
Yeah, so we're going to Boston. I'm gonna hit Treehouse. I'll get you some Julius.
Thank you, please, dude.
Yeah,
Get me
yeah.
something.
I'll get you.
I'll
Clayton,
send you money.
I'll bring it.
Whatever you need.
Nah, I ain't worried about it.
No, I
But
got,
all
it.
right,
I got
so-
you. Whatever you need.
So people always argue, all right, what are the best? I mean, like Heady Topper's like an OG IPA, like that was
Right.
like the first,
One of the first.
IPAs, yeah, that got distributed, right? And then Focal Banger, people go, oh, Focal Banger's better, blah 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 blah. I'm trying it. I'm trying the Heady Topper now. I've had these both in the past, never back to back. We're doing it. Let me try this. This Heady Topper. It's very hoppy. Yeah, it's dry, it's hoppy. All right, focal banger. People are like, you didn't clean your palate. Focal banger's better.
Really?
Yeah, focal banger is the better beer.
Huh.
Let me sip it again. Yeah, it's less dry. Like the heady toppers are dry. It like hits you, you know?
I like
But
that.
yeah, Focal Banger's better. Focal Banger, I'll say 9.3. Guys, it's Dallas week. We
Damn.
beat 9.3. Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew.
Guys, we got Dallas. We beat them. How we feeling? Talk to me. Talk to me.
I feel great about the win. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like Jalen Hurts first half bothered me.
Yeah.
Me and Clayton are watching it, and it's like some bitch is taking sacks that he don't need to take, first, second down sacks. Not like the third down. Yeah, I remember like on the pod, me and you, Alex, were like going back to back on the sacks. You were like, he's protecting the ball, which is great. A lot of them were like third down sacks, but like these
fall
were
down.
like these were like first, second down sacks. It's like, God damn it, get rid of the goddamn football, man. It bothered me a bunch because he lost. What was that? Clayton, you could probably attest to this. I think it was the first drive, right? Where we ended up being like 3rd and 33.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like,
so he took that
Jesus
stupid
Christ.
sack when he didn't need to, and then we get a penalty right after that, and it's like, oh, there we go.
it's like, Jesus, man. Like, you don't need to take that. Like, I get it, I get it. Let's extend plays. I understand, man. You want to extend plays. A couple times, like, though, where he was taking these sacks, like, I think he made a little bit bad judgment. Like, if you're going to take off or not take off, that's part of the judgment, right? But a couple of the ones I think it's take off, man. You know what I mean? And then like Micah Parsons gets the sacks. Micah Parsons gets that one sack or whatever, first drive or maybe first quarter. I forget.
Well, that's
what,
not what. Oh, you're talking about the fumble or the sack?
No. Just Micah Parsons just gets a sack. But like Hurts is like driving to go like for a first down and then like kind of gives up because he's scared to, turn the ball over.
Well, do you think there's a little bit of the like ankle injury they've been speculating about, the phantom injury? Like, do you think?
I mean, I guess it could be, man, but like, God damn it, dude, just do the right thing then. You know what I mean? If you got an ankle injury that you're fucking, that's a problem, then the first thing you should do is try to get the ball out of bounds. You know what I mean? Like, and another thing, like, God damn it, he's turning the ball over. He throws a shit pass to Goddard. And then he fumbles the ball. And then he fumbles the ball in the red zone. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Well, hold on. Let's get right into that. The
Yeah, go ahead.
interception to Goddard, we texted about it. We have different opinions.
Yeah, we do.
It might not have been the best pass, but also like Goddard needs to attack the ball.
Yeah, you got to come back to the ball. I agree with you there.
Like he's staring it in, dude. Like, of course, and you got like what? I'd say probably 50 pounds on Diggs. Like, you're the better frame. Like, you're letting a dude that's like, I don't know, what does he weigh? I don't even know what 180 or like what he's crossing your body and taking the ball from you. Like, that's obscene. That's obscene.
Also, my whole point is I think Hurts has to lead him better on that.
Sure, but, okay, yeah, I agree,
and I get it. Like it was led pretty well. Like it's out in front of Goddard, but like it's got to be even better than that.
Yeah, but the ball's in the air, and Goddard needs to like not let this scrawny.
Meanwhile, Calcaterra is just like waving over there with nobody on him.
That was the thing that really on that play. Like, if you look at it, I don't mind the decision as much.
Me neither.
The throw could have been better. Also agree, Goddard should have came back to it a little bit better. Like, he should have came back for it and helped his quarterback out. Agree with all that. But my biggest thing on that play was you had Calcaterra wide open for
he
7.
just doesn't. He don't see.
We're not even. I don't know if that's one of the things where that guy's not even in the progression. if that's the type of play call that it was or what. But it's on that side of the field, and it's that close to where he was going with it. I feel like he forced it to Goddard instead of looking, assessing
Well, he
what
didn't
he
look
actually
elsewhere at
had.
all.
Yeah,
He didn't look
exactly. He just
elsewhere at
forced
all.
it. He just
Yeah.
he was going to Goddard no matter what. That's one of those, you play in Madden. It's like I'm going to X no matter what on this. Fuck, I threw an interception in the end zone. Like it's one of those deals. Like you can't just lock in the end zone. I don't care how bad the defense is. You can't just lock in on one guy in the end zone. And he did. I mean, he had a guy wide open, like 5 yards to the left of where Goddard was. It would have been an easy throw. Wouldn't have had to, do anything crazy with it. It would have been a touchdown.
That's
what
that
is
same
that?
Saquon Barkley shit.
Is
Remember
that
when
coaching?
Barkley was over there? He just doesn't see him.
Mhm.
It's just vision. It's just vision. It's not a coaching thing. It's just vision. He doesn't have that.
Well, like, does coaching go like, hey, you got to look at this guy, throw it? Like, is that?
Well, yeah, of course. Like I feel like okay. So we're gonna talk about that one specific play. Like, sure, the progression is right to Goddard. It's probably the first look, right?
Yeah.
It had to be because he didn't look anywhere else. He stared him down the entire play.
Exactly. So
That was your first
Yeah,
read, and he stayed with it.
But again, we talk about like, okay, if it works,
and
it
it's there.
works.
That that is there.
If
Mhm.
Goddard it
The
poses
throw
a
to
skill.
Goddard's there. The throw to Goddard is there. It's just not that great of a throw.
It's an execution issue. Like I don't mind a lot of the things that went into that. It was more of an execution issue. Could have been a better throw from Hurts, and Goddard should have came back for it. He should have had a better play on the ball. If they execute that play, it's a touchdown. It's not a turnover. But also in the same sense, like it bothers me that there's a dude wide open directly to the left. Like how do you not
Nobody
see it?
sees. Yeah.
That bothers me. Like I don't understand if that's in the play call, if that's like hooked into what the play was because that's your progression. Like that, and they've said straight out, they've let it slip that there are times where guys are not even included in the progression. The ball is not supposed to go to them. Calcaterra has run many of those routes, and Jalen let it slip a couple weeks back that Calcaterra, that's not his ball. He's not supposed to get that ball, and he hit him for a big play with it. So it's stuff like that that bothers me. It's not so much the decision, the throw, the execution, which all should have been, better. It's why the hell was Goddard or Calcaterra so wide open and nobody sees it? And if we're not looking for that, what the hell are we doing?
I got the play pulled up right now. I don't know if you guys can see it. We're gonna watch it live. Let's see. Yeah, we got Calcaterra in motion.
Calcaterra's wide
Yeah,
open.
he's wide. Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah,
Like what? Like what? See,
right. That's my biggest problem with that play. The interception. Yeah, I get the decision to go to him. I get
he's even
the
throwing his
execution
hands.
wasn't bad.
Goddard is open. Goddard
Yeah,
is
yeah.
open.
Like
You
I
know what I
can't
mean?
fault that. A better throw, but look
That's
how
a
wide
bad
open
throw.
Calcaterra
Oh,
is.
there's no one there.
Nobody's even looking at Calcaterra. He knows it.
That's a bad throw on Hurts. Now, if he leads him a little bit more, maybe that gets picked off by what is it, 88 there or whatever? 20 something. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I was heavy on the
But
criticism
Goddard
of
is
Goddard.
open.
I don't know how much room he has to actually like fight back for that ball.
got-
what I said.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
Sure.
Like that's
He undercut that pretty nice. Looking
like
at it
this,
again.
though.
Yeah, he's in a bad position. So
I like the
take-
pulling it up right away so we can
Yeah, well,
talk
we're
about it.
talking
I love
yeah.
that. I love that.
Man, yeah, I don't know. So okay, Hurts. I think what I said, man, you got to win, and Hurts did that. If you're not playing in the fourth
Yeah.
quarter, you've done a good job.
Yeah, Hurts played like shit in the first half. That's just my personal opinion, and that's where I'm going. That's where I'll stand.
Yeah,
not
I'll
great.
I'll say for sure in the
Hate me,
first
hate me
half,
or love me over it. Yeah.
No, I'll agree with you. In the first half, he was kind of up and down. He definitely settled in the second half there. Even in the late in the first half, he settled in. It started looking right, but that first quarter was a pretty bad quarter for him. I mean, he got sacked 5 times. If we go back and watch this whole thing over again, I'm almost positive at least 3 of them were on him for just bailing out and then not being decisive, like what you were saying, John. Like if you're gonna bust out and go. But there was times where he's busting out and like he's stopping at the line of scrimmage, at the last second. It's just like, whoa, what are you doing? Like
I feel, yeah,
he
I feel
got a
like
sack for it.
my point is like you're taking unnecessary sacks. Just throw it the fuck away if you're gonna do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're head down. You're not looking downfield, right? You're just gonna fucking take some sack and just get rid of the fucking football at that point. You know what I
And
mean?
that's
Like,
that's
you don't
the
need to
appropriate
do
thing.
that. You don't need to do that, and you're gonna save us yards.
Yeah.
And I know it's a Cowboys team that we're gonna win on. You know what I mean? But like when you come down to like a quality fucking football team, I don't know who will play like in the playoffs or whatever, but like you cannot play like this. You cannot play like this. Yeah, and I'm stamping it. We're gonna make the playoffs.
Well, yeah, the Steelers.
You have to play better.
Yeah, Steelers beat the Redskins, or I can't say that anymore, right? The
They did.
Commanders. And
Which-
so
always.
That was nice because we had our guys out in the fourth quarter, and Washington had to play a game that came down to the end there. So if you're looking for any kind of a little advantage, that goes to the Eagles on that
Well,
one,
you-
even though we have to fly home.
here's my perspective. These garbage minutes, as you call them, like where Sidney Brown, what was it, like 2 weeks ago, where Sidney Brown comes back off the ACL, he gets to come in not a critical moment. Like getting these guys reps in garbage moments is huge.
Huge, very huge.
Huge, like for our depth.
What
and
was
just,
the
like,
dude?
getting these
Oren
guys
Burks?
reps.
Yeah,
Oren
4-2.
Burks, I think, had a sack or something like that.
Yeah. Like, it's insane. I mean, the fact that we have the ability to do that, even, okay, Pickett, sure. But, maybe Pickett might
Goddamn,
have to
Pickett's
see-
terrible.
I
Pickett
know,
is
but
fucking terrible, dude. I don't care what anybody says.
yeah, but
He's horrible.
man, we've had the ability in 2 games this season to pull our starters and give some guys
3 now.
some reps. 3.
I think so. Yeah, it wasn't so if you're saying it was this game, right?
Well, it was this game, and then there was
Giants.
Giants.
Yeah, wasn't there another game, Clayton?
I don't think so. Yeah, no, because early they were all kind of tight games, like when we were
It was
2-2.
like Bengals or something. We pulled a bunch of people out of.
Dodson getting this catch. That was a great.
Oh, yeah, we
back
might have pulled
shoulder.
him in the Bengals game at the end.
Yeah. Dotson was wide open on a fucking go.
It's a joke.
And
Go ahead.
seriously, like during this game, Dotson was open on a go, and he didn't look at all for him. So I don't know if that's not the progression, but me and Clayton even had the conversation about it. You know, what I mean, I don't know exactly what play it was, but he was on a go, 1-on-1, open for sure.
Yeah. Johnny Wilson getting that first career
Good for
tutty.
It's
Yeah.
No
It's just-
penalty. I like it.
It's his. Yeah, I was gonna say it's his
Yeah.
first career play without a penalty.
Come on.
No,
No,
seriously.
Good for the Rook though. I'm actually glad to see him get that.
Yeah, rookie getting a touchdown in actual regulation. Some
Dude, he
real
gets
game time.
penalties all. He's fucking Derek Barnett.
It's always
It's
him.
always him. It's always him. Nah, you know what, a rookie, Anaya Smith.
Yeah.
I always knew Johnny Wilson would be better than Anaya Smith. I think.
Well, you get the thighs.
Yeah.
No, I like Anaya Smith too, though, man. I don't.
I don't.
Hurts is kind of weird about who he wants to throw to. So
Is that like let's dive into that.
I hate
Like,
that. I hate that.
Well, Leo, so Hurts, he has favorites, and that's
Right.
That's okay as long as your favorites are open. But like, does it work against you when you need to actually read defenses and just throw the ball?
I think yes, and I'll let this mostly go to Clayton, but I do think yes. Again, so there was one particular play where we saw Dotson. He was going to break big time, and if you loft that up, I think that's a catch for a TD any day of the week. But I don't know exactly what play it was. I would have to watch back, but Dotson was on a go, and I think if you throw that, that's a big either gain or a TED.
Yeah.
But I hate all that. Like why do you gotta be all comfortable with it? Like, just throw the fucking football.
Well, right. Like you should be throwing it to where you know people are open, right? Like
Well, yeah, I
you're
don't
not.
think he does that. I don't think he does that. I think
Yeah.
that's the one Hurts negative take that I can give. I don't think he throws to where
Like
people will be open. And I also don't think he throws on, like, obviously, if you watch this game again, he takes 5 sacks in the first half.
which I'm okay with. If nothing's there, just
No, I hate that.
turn it. Well, don't turn it over.
Throw it away.
Yeah. Well,
Throw it
yeah,
away.
of course, yeah.
But like,
But on that
also,
mic,
like, okay, so five sacks in the first half is egregious, in my opinion. And Clayton can talk to that too as well. But like, dude, you gotta like if our routes are just taking too long, you know what I mean? Like that's the point. Like if our routes are just taking too long to open up, we cannot have you got to shorten them up.
what's what I'm
right?
saying? It's a kind of a coaching thing now. Like
Yeah.
like
It
you
could be
gotta
coaching.
scheme-
I'll
you
let
gotta-
Clayton.
You gotta scheme people open.
I'll let Clayton talk to that.
Yeah, I mean, well, back to the favoritism thing, like that does bother me about him. It's one of those things where it really limits what you can do out there if you're not willing to throw to everybody that's starting, like everybody that's on the field. Like the whole give what the defense is taken. Well, that doesn't work if you're not willing to throw to the open receiver. You're only willing to throw to guys that you're comfortable with. And in my opinion, if that's the way it's going to be, then we need to start running max protect and just have 3 guys out there. We can have Goddard and we have AJ and we can have Smitty. And Smitty and AJ will get open eventually. You can max protect if Hurts wants to hold the ball for 5 seconds. That way you have everybody in there protecting, and eventually these guys will get open. If that's what we're going to do here.
Yeah, I agree. But also, hey guys, we're 7-2. We just beat the brakes off the cat. What are we doing here? We're criticizing the team, and criticism.
No.
is what-
I'm telling you right now. I think
Hey,
Hurts.
let's
had a-
I'm
had a
not
good
criticizing
game.
here. Celebration here.
That's
We
right.
beat 'em.
I'm not criticizing.
No,
I'm
I know,
just
but I'm
talking-
the same way. I'm the same way. I like we there's things to clean up, but hey, that's no easy feat that we just did.
We haven't done it since 17.
Exactly. Like
And we did, and not only did we beat them, man, we spanked them. Like that was ugly. We
that
took
was
the
like a
souls
fourth quarter,
from.
doesn't matter. Yeah, yes. Go ahead, Clayton. I'm sorry.
No, it's we took the souls from that fan base right there, and you could see it written all over
Oh my
the people
God.
that were
Who
in
the
attendance.
fuck would go there? Who the fuck would go there thinking that the Cowboys are going to win? You're retarded if you're a fan of the Cowboys and you think you're going to go there and win. Like, of course you're upset.
They knew.
Jesus Christ.
They knew.
Like it's like I'm not spending $100 to go there to watch the game.
No,
Like,
absolutely not.
You're asinine. You're asinine.
When they got that fumble back, they could have went up 10-7.
10-7, yep.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, are we gonna get one of these games? Like, are we?
I think first half we did play down to them.
Oh, 100%. I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
And then they made the corrections in the second half, or at halftime, and we came out in the second half and dominated.
Yeah. Let's talk Kenyon. He made that great play on the sideline where he was gonna catch it, and he pushed him out. I was like, is this gonna be Q's like biggest give up? And he pushed him out. That was great.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Yeah.
It's just what you come
He's
to
good.
expect from the kid anymore. I mean, he's
Yeah.
just incredible. It's
Exactly what you said, kid. I mean, this guy is, I mean, you get what I'm saying?
He's a kid. He's a kid.
He's a kid,
lot
man.
younger than us.
yeah.
Like, he's a man out there. He's bodying people.
I mean, and it's every week, man. I mean, and he's not just lining up against the number 2s. It's not like, they're sheltering this kid. No, man, he's lining up against Lamb and he's holding his own. He's lining up against Jamar Chase and he's holding his own. This kid's really, really good, man. And we're gonna get to see Jared Verse when we go out to LA. I don't see that guy being more impressive than what Quignon's been doing this year. I mean,
No.
it's lockdown corner stuff, and he's a rookie. Like, you don't see that shit. Well, no, Sauce was really good in his first year. I can't say that. He was really,
Well, it's like about Sertain.
Yeah.
Do you think Sertain is like if you put Q against Sertain?
13's elite for sure.
Well, Q's elite.
Sertain's on a shit ass team.
Yeah,
Pat
but
Sertain
I
is
I
very,
mean,
very, very, very elite.
well, so is Q. I feel like
I agree.
Am I
I
off?
agree.
Am I off?
And I'm not. No. I'm not saying you're off, but like,
But why Sertain get the elite tag and Q can't?
because he's a rookie.
No interceptions.
Yeah.
No, people were claiming Sertain as the next Revis Island.
Oof.
Uh,
I don't know if I've heard that take,
Well, I don't know.
but I like it though. I like that take though.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying Sertain. I'm saying like people like anointed Sertain as like this next cornerback legend, and why can't Q get that? Like, why is
Oh,
he
he
not?
definitely can. He definitely can.
Huh.
I don't know that he's there yet. I got to see it for multiple years. You know, maybe is that the hard take?
No, I'm saying like in Sertain's rookie year, people were saying that. Like, why did Sertain have this like big? Maybe because he had a big projection and lived up to it. But like,
Well, and his dad.
yeah,
you know,
he
all
is.
that. Yeah.
And was he picking people? I don't know what his rookie season numbers look like. But
he had a
It's
few
probably
interceptions,
terrible because
yeah.
the Broncos have been shit for fucking years.
Well,
if he's picking people off, then that I could see why he's getting more fanfare as a rookie than what Q's getting. I feel like people are overlooking Q, which kind of pisses me off, but in the same sense, like, good, keep overlooking him because I love the silent assassins on this team. So
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
Overlooking
right
him.
now, if Q has the 6 or 7 picks that he should have, my God, he'd be setting the fucking league
well, that's what I
on
mean. You
storm.
look at a guy like Diggs, like Trayvon Diggs, like he had like 7 interceptions. Like, man, I want Q to get like some picks because he's there. He deserves it.
He does. He's very, very good. And so was fucking Coop DeJean, man.
Yeah. What do you think about what do you think about Blankenship getting that fumble recovery?
Dude, Blankenship's an
Blankenship-
animal.
He's been
I
kind
don't
of
care what
silent
anybody
though, you
says.
know?
Silent good. Silent good.
Yeah.
just solid, super solid, man. And
Yeah,
run support,
consistent,
he's out there.
consistent.
He's where he's supposed to be on the field. Like, he makes
He's a
tackles.
tackling machine. Yeah,
Yep, makes
exactly.
tackles.
Tackling machine.
So
Maybe
I
I
have-
missed. Maybe I
Go ahead.
misspoke. Was it? I know Maddox got the fumble recovery. Was it? Did
No, Maddox was in on it. Somebody else recovered it. Somebody else
Okay.
came up. Oh, Bond came up with it.
Yeah, Bond. Bond's
Yeah,
an
punch
animal.
it out?
That guy's playing at an all-pro level, man.
Well, I was gonna
I'm,
say, man,
I'm
that-
getting
that
a
guy
Bond
is-
jersey, dude. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get a Bond jersey, dude.
It's
Yep.
tough, man.
Get one
He's an
tomorrow.
animal.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Bond is just like what in the world? This team
It's not
is
fair.
This team is coming together on another level. All right, so I see Hunt in there now. Does anyone have any notes on Hunt? Like, he's in there. Good game, bad
Felix
game.
Hunt.
Yeah.
Just
So-
skip
so-
that ball right
Yeah,
there.
as I say, he was so-so. He flashed a little bit. I think he outsnapped Huff in the first half.
Okay. Well, I'm all right with that.
Huff did have a sack, I believe.
Huff ain't it, dude. I'm gonna
No,
tell
he's-
you that right now. He's Huff's soft. He don't like. I don't think he has that aggression trait in him. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
He just does not have that.
He's not Philly. He's not Philly. Speaking of Philly, I'm gonna take a quick break. When we get back, we're gonna look at this team. We are back. We're back. Clayton, hit me with some Sertain stats.
Yeah, so just to kind of compare where Sertain was in his rookie season to where Q is halfway through this season. So Surtain appeared in 16 games. He started 15. He had 58 tackles, 4 interceptions, and 4 passes defended. And that 14 passes
picks.
defended was second most by a rookie in the Broncos history. So if we flip over to Q here, through 8 games, 28 total tackles and 0 interceptions, as we know, unfortunately, and 6 passes defended. So, I mean, he's on pace to pretty much put up everything except for the pick numbers that Surtain did.
Yeah.
And even like you were saying in the intermission there, Alex, Surtain got exposed. He got beat up quite a bit. Well, I won't say quite a bit, but a few times he got beat up.
Smitty mossed him, dude.
Yeah. And you have not seen Quinion get anything like that. Nobody's come close.
I will
Yeah.
say to Surtain's benefit, now I'm just going to be the devil in disguise. They had nobody out there. Nobody.
Well, he's still getting targeted.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, targets are targets.
Sure.
Yeah. Here's one thing I wanted to bring up to you guys. And don't want to put you on the spot, but I was watching Sweaty and his celebration, and I wanted to ask, what are your favorite, maybe Mount Rushmore, if you will, celebrations? That's a good one that he's got. Now you got well, I don't want to put you on the spot too much. You got Cox with the gun.
Mm.
Is there a we can walk through it together. Is there a
Sweaty with the
Sweaty with the brim with the
I mean,
brow?
Yep.
John and me talked about this just today. He's
Oh,
not here anymore, but Hassan Reddick's
Yeah, that's my favorite by
the
far.
gladiator thumbs up,
Yeah.
thumbs down.
Yeah. And
That
then
was
you
That's
got,
it
dirty
for
one.
me, dude.
yeah, that's it. You got the trot, the axe.
Yeah,
I
the
might
axe.
play one paintball tournament again so I can just do that to somebody.
Oh,
Was Trent Cole the archer?
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Was it Hargrave that did the do the square and then kick the door in? Draw the door
Yeah,
in?
Hargraves was
yes,
Hargraves
yes.
was hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Man.
Kicking the door, waving the 4-4, dude.
know it.
Many men.
Yeah, many. That should be our. You
We'll
gotta
put it in there.
lace that in on the intro.
Yeah. I played the
Pay
the
50
intermission
cent
last
for the
time,
fucking
yeah.
intro.
Yeah, we're trying to stay away from stealing stuff on this pod. I have another podcast where I steal a lot of music. Why did I say that? Anyway, there's yeah, we won. That's it. How do you feel going into Washington?
I feel good only because of what happened in the second half. First half, I was pretty pissed off. Like I thought Jalen was doing a little bit of like self. I don't know what the word is, but like self. Can't think of it. Just not doing well for himself. But
Well, you see
second
you see
half, yeah.
you see the fumble, you're almost like, is this? You start to get that feeling in your stomach. Is this the same fumble in the Super Bowl? Am I
pick,
wrong?
the pick two. The pick
Yeah,
two's
it's like, are we regressing to that now?
Yeah. All of a sudden we're back.
But I don't think he is.
So-
I truly don't think he is regressing. I think he's a great leader.
And that wasn't my point. That wasn't my point that he's regressing. But I feel good about the Redskins game. I would like to see our defense get home a little bit more. I don't think we had. I don't know how many. Did we have a sack?
Yeah, I think we had 3.
Yeah. So
Huff had 1.
Huff
Milton
had a
Williams had
sack.
1. Yeah, Milton
I
Williams
remember
had
the Milton
1.
Williams. Yeah, I remember.
Let me
I
talk
remember
about-
the Milton Williams.
Let me talk about that for a minute. Milton Williams just imposing his
He's an
will on
animal.
Cooper Rush. Like Cooper Rush had that ball locked up, and Milton was like, "Nah, I'm taking that from you. I'm a stronger individual than you are. And he remember that? He took it
Yeah,
from him.
he did
Yeah, I'm
on that fumble
stronger than
recovery. He's
you.
like, "Yeah, dude, what are you? Get out of here, sissy.
Yeah.
You ain't getting this."
Yeah, no, yeah, that's mine. Yeah, I want that. And
Oh,
Cooper
Must-
Rush.
I'm sorry. I have to say this before this podcast is over.
Yeah,
Dallas, Jerry Jones, NFL, whoever needs to hear this, fix your fucking stadium. To have sunlight glaring in like it's glaring in on that field is it's one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. How do you design the field like that? And it's
Cost them a
lasted
touchdown.
this long.
Cost his own team a
Yeah,
touchdown.
He cost Lamb. Lamb couldn't see it. So you're not only hurting other teams, you're hurting yourself, you dumbasses. Fix it. Like, holy shit. That's like a no-brainer. Put a freaking retractable blind or something that you can put on that. You know, it's not going to cost that much. And it would make, the quality of life in the game on the field a lot better. Sorry.
so God could watch the team play. No,
Yeah.
you raise a good point. Like, okay, so there's millions and millions of dollars that go into this project, right, to build a stadium. Who's the idiot that overlooks the design to let sun, like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
stupid.
It's
There's
just
stupid engineers everywhere.
That is egregious, and the fact that it hasn't been fixed. And this year, like, I was making fun of them for it because even Dak came out saying at one point, he was like, "I just couldn't see, man. The sunlight was in my eyes," and like their own players were saying it, and I'm like, "Oh my god, this guy's out here crying about sunlight on his own field." And then I see it today, and I'm like, "Okay, it's a real thing, man.
Well,
It
you know
costs
what?
his own team."
Face it,
You know
north
what?
and west.
Then
Try
fucking
it.
run the
Exactly.
football 3 times. Run the football 3 fucking times then if you can't see.
Then they
Yeah,
fall.
That's the
I
way
don't
I
know.
feel.
I'm just surprised it hasn't been fixed yet. Like,
Oh, yeah, I see it
Look
now.
at it. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah, that's
That's
crazy, dude.
terrible, dude. Can't see anything.
Oh my god! Why would you build it that way? Like, there's an engineer that was paid $1 million to make sure that it was built correctly, and it's not.
No forethought.
Oh my god! And that's why CeeDee Lamb probably couldn't see it.
Yeah, he couldn't see the ball.
Oh god!
Cost him a touchdown.
You know,
And he
I
was wide open too, like wide open. Like he's easily catching
Yeah,
that ball
that's
if he sees it.
Bad coverage by CJGJ, who has
He had one
not been
pick.
the greatest lately.
Not been the great. He came up with a nice pick today, but
well, he
Yeah,
dropped one
yeah.
too.
Mm.
Should have had.
In coverage, he's not been great. So I don't
Agreed.
know.
What do you think? Well, the one thing about the Dallas Stadium that I respect, God, I hate Dallas, but the Miller Lite, they were showing that. Did you see that?
No, what they
had,
show?
Like, they had like on their in like the 400 sections, they had big Miller Lite cans and a big Miller Lite thing. So I respect that a little bit, you know.
Yeah, better than the Bud Light.
Better than Bud Light. I'll take that. So how we feeling? What's the temperature? We're 7-2, and I think honestly, with that Washington, we're on the top.
Yeah, we're number 1 seed.
We are number 1 seed. You think?
Yeah, we're
What
in first
Detroit
place.
do?
oh yeah, in the East.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. In the East. Sorry for
But-
all that.
If we're being real, it's halftime with the Lions in Houston right now on Sunday Night Football, and Houston's up 23-7.
Yikes!
I want that number
So
one, man. I'm
we
not,
could be
Yikes.
tied for the number 1 seed.
I'm a ravenous wolf.
I love it.
I want that. I want teeth snarling like the opening. I want it. There's like I don't want any. There's no kind games. We want the Super Bowl. I remember Hurts walking off in that Super Bowl with the confetti behind him. I want that for him. I do. I sorry. I want that. It's gonna happen. I spoke it into existence.
I tell you what, we're looking better every week. So 10%, since we had that 10% better pod, it's
10%
gotten
better.
it's gotten-
10%
I'll be
it's
honest.
gotten better.
I'll be honest. I'm gonna be the bearer of bad news here, but I don't think that first half we look better. from
Hmm.
the past couple weeks. So that's
Yeah,
just gonna be me.
the first
Although,
quarter specifically.
I'll say this: the second half was way better.
Again, guys. Again, guys.
God damn it! No, I just
No,
got to be a realist,
No,
dude.
it's,
I
no,
got to
I
be
know
a
you're
realist.
real. I get that. I get that. You're real, but like, it's football, right? Like, you
Yeah.
want to win. We're over analyzing.
Yeah, we won by what?
I know. We won by 30
28.
points.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I get that.
we gave up 6 points. We didn't even give up a touchdown. Again, how many games is that this year that we didn't give up a touchdown?
I
Like,
know.
the defense is beastly. The defense was clicking all game long. Like they were locked in.
Let's
I mean,
not overlook this. Let's not overlook this like great
Yeah, I'm
performance.
not overlooking it. I need
Smitty should have
perfection.
caught that.
Perfection.
Yeah. Well, but you don't get perfect. And that's I think that we're trying.
You better
to, like,
get more perfect. My point is, you better get more perfect towards the end.
Well,
You
we
know
get
what I mean?
10% better every week.
I mean, hey, I'm leading the charge on that. 10%ers.
But
I
you
don't-
know what I mean, though. Like we're a sick fan base,
Fan club.
right? Like we win by 30. We beat our division rivals. We're 7
And we're still pissed off.
Yeah, we haven't won
no
there
one-
since
no one's
17.
happy. Like no one's happy.
We're pissed off still. Yeah.
Like,
for
can we
sure.
not just like? Could you imagine like a Broncos team having this? Like, they would be absolutely over the moon to have this result. And I think we got.
He's
we're gonna
absolutely right.
Well, I want to say this. This is how pumped I am. I'm actually glad this upcoming game is a Thursday game, so we don't have to wait to Sunday, because this is the fucking game that I want to see. Like, this is the game I've been wanting to see. I've circled for the last like 5 weeks here since we started the winning streak here, and Washington has been playing how it's been playing. It's like, all right, man. Then it's a showdown. It's coming down to these two teams for this division. And this is the first clash. And I tell you what, we went into Dallas, we handled business like we were supposed to. I mean, we thumped the shit out of them, embarrassed them, took their soul.
Oh man.
Yes,
threw
that's
dirt
what
on
I'm-
'em.
Yeah, we embarrassed them. Like, let's go, dude. Like, it's.
And
that
now
was
it's
big,
time-
and we went down there.
Yeah, we handled business. And now guess what? We just finished our meal and we're looking up at Washington and saying,
Finished
you
our
motherfuckers
meal.
are
We
next.
finished our meal. I love that.
They're
We
next,
finished
dude.
our meal.
I don't fucking fear them. They got
Fucking
knocked
filet
off
mignon.
today. We're coming, dude. The Eagles are fucking coming, and they have to come through us to get this fucking division title now. And I don't know that they can. And we're gonna go out there and we're gonna fucking handle business on Thursday, and we're gonna show the fucking whole NFL and the whole NFC where the fuck we're at and who the fuck we are. Watch.
Yes. We played with our food today. We
Yeah,
did.
at the beginning we played with it a little bit, just wanted to make it feel better about itself, and then we fucking ate it, finished
God.
it, killed it.
Ugh. You know what feels weird about like this season? I've been thinking about this a lot. Like, we're 6-2. We'll be 7-2. Like, it didn't feel like that, and that's because the season started small. We had a 2-loss streak there, but like,
It's something that we haven't had to deal with in 2 years. Like, if you look at the 22
what I
season
mean.
and the 23
Yeah, that's what I mean.
season,
Yeah, we're like-
we
we're
were
like,
we were
"Get it
running
out,
the
get it
table
out."
early. We
Yeah,
weren't
yeah, yeah.
losing. And then
Yeah,
this season, it looked like it was like, oh shit, maybe the people were right coming into the, talking about us coming into the season, that we weren't going to be, as good as. Because I'm thinking the entire time, I'm like, dude, this is our division. There's a good chance we're going to be in the talks for the 1-2 seed. Like,
paper.
I was feeling good.
We're in talks. We're the 1 seed.
We're on our way. We are on our way,
Can I say
and
that?
we're gonna show
After
everybody
next week-
Thursday.
After
Yeah.
next
Can I
week,
say
we're gonna
that?
know.
Can I say that? Can I? Can
Yeah,
I? claim
after
that?
next week, we're gonna fucking shit on him.
I'll do it. We're the 1 seed. I guarantee a 1 seed.
All right, guaranteeing it.
Nah.
Yeah, wrap it up. Wrap it up, dude.
Now, look at Detroit. Like, that's it.
That's it.
I mean, we
And-
play like we are like, but here's the thing. I say that and it's in jest, but like, if we're playing like we are, there is nobody that can beat us. Seriously.
For sure.
I mean, even
You
like,
won't-
yeah, go ahead, John.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right, but like, we got to play better in the early fucking quarters. We are playing great football, but we just got to play better in the early quarters, in my opinion.
And
Yeah. And yeah.
I think there's something to what you said, man. I think we played down to these motherfuckers starting off, and then we were snapped
Mhm.
out of it. We were like, whoa, 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 hey,
Mhm.
hey, hey, what the hell are we doing here? This shouldn't even be a game at halftime. Like, we should have been, thinking about pulling our guys in the third. And I was worried at halftime because I thought
Which
I'd
Me
said it
too.
to
Oh yeah,
John.
me
I thought
too.
this game was
Me
going to be
too.
completely different going into the
Yeah.
half. I was like, man, I was expecting us to be able to
Dude.
pull our freaking guys out in the fourth quarter at the latest.
Well, we pulled them.
we'll be scoring like 30 in the fucking second half. Like, dude, we should have
Yes,
scored
yeah.
60. We should be it should be 60-6. or
Well,
whatever it was.
that
but-
Dallas team was defeated, and yeah, we
Oh, they're
played-
horrible. They're
We were,
horrible.
we were playing with our food, and then in the second half, you either bend or break, and we didn't.
Yeah, that third quarter we came out, put 14 on them, and ended the game. And then at the end, it was just a couple field goals. Just kind of everything was on ice. Starters came out. We were good to go.
I
love
think if we can get to Daniels next week, we're gonna be just money again because I don't think they're that great. I don't.
I don't
Well,
either.
And
well, this will
the
be,
receivers ain't that great. It's a no-brainer. Like, dude, if you can get there and tackle him a little bit, that little fucking soft ass man, he's done.
he's
And not only that, I think Vic's going to be able to disguise a lot of
RG4.
stuff.
RG4.
RG4.
RG knee 4.
So with Hertz's second rushing touchdown of the day, he now leads. He has the most rushing touchdowns.
Oh, I love
since
that.
2021.
Hmm.
I mean, we got to get this guy a ring.
He was still like what 25 from Cam Newton. Is
Yeah.
what I saw.
Well, that was
For
was
the all
like
time.
the all time.
Yeah, he'll demolish that, dude. It'll be like maybe 100 after that.
Well, John, you shared an interesting stat that Derrick Henry had more rushing yards than 16 teams.
Yes. Yeah.
And I
This
looked
year,
at it.
yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to look at it. Saquon had more going into today than 11 teams.
Yeah, it sucks though because I'm a selfish Saquon monster when it comes to stats, but he didn't do as well. And they also sat him down, you know what I mean, like towards the end there. So
And he was in and out dealing with something.
yeah, I think what he had like 66 yards. His
Yes.
wrist was kind of messed up. I feel like
Yeah, that's what
something
they were
happened
saying.
there where he got tackled and his wrist was weird. But
yeah, is that what it was? You said Clayton, he was dealing with something? What was that?
Yeah, that wrist. He was just dealing with the wrist. They
yeah.
pulled him out there, and I guess they were just kind of being precautionary there as well. I mean, the game wasn't really ever in question, if you ask me. Even when we were
Right.
fucking up in the early, it wasn't really in question because it kind of established that their offense isn't going to be able to do anything on this defense today, and it didn't. I mean, let's look at the box score there. How many yards did these dickheads even have? Team stats. They gave up 146 yards total. They had 49 yards passing. Oh my god, 49 yards passing.
Are you kidding me?
97 yards rushing and 2.6 yards per play. 11 first downs. They were terrible
had
on third down efficiency.
146 yards total.
4 fumbles lost and an interception, so 5 turnovers on the day. Yeah,
Poorly coached. It's poorly coached.
they
They're done.
Man.
there was never a chance that this team was gonna win today. Not
you
like the Jaguars game.
Well, we almost gave it away. I mean, like,
Exactly, and the Jaguars team, even though we dominated them like we did, they actually had a chance. This was never going to be that today.
they were not good enough. They were not good enough to capitalize on our mistakes. And we gave them plenty, and they just
Yep.
weren't.
No, for sure. Which is what scares me, and that's what I was talking about in the early bit of the pod.
Just win, baby. Al Davis.
Yeah, just win whatever it is. However you have to.
I feel like if we win a Super Bowl, we'll still be over here clamoring about what we could have done better.
Man, I'll tell you what. After the heartbreak of 22, I think it'll be if
I'm
we
back
would
in.
get another one, it will feel like 17 to me again. Like I'll
I'm
probably
back
cry.
in. I'm back in. I'm all in.
Well, yeah, we're gonna rent the fucking room at the Doyle.
The Doyle.
Yes. Yes.
Have him gumball head at the
On
man.
tap.
Well, guys, anything else that you want to talk about? Grievances? I feel good. I mean,
You
you
should.
know what? You know what? I don't feel good. I take that
Uh-oh.
back. No, I feel terrible because I want that. I'm just thinking about that Super Bowl. I'll feel good once we get it. Is that tough to say?
I feel bad because I think we should have beat this team by double what we beat them by.
I mean, we beat them by
So that
30.
that upsets me. But
What do you want to beat them by? 70?
yeah,
Yes.
of course, it's the Dallas Cowboys.
What does that happen?
Jesus Christ, dude. They had so many opportunities to go up by 30 in the first half, man. That's fucking bullshit. But like, I get it. You know, if you go up by that much in the first half, you're not gonna fucking want to lay it on them in the second half. Whatever. But I just don't want us to get in that complacent bullshit against a good team. That's my point.
I don't think they are, man. I think I'm telling you. Many men. I came on the pod after that, and I was like, when we get to the Super Bowl, they're gonna come out to Many Men. I swear to God, that'll be the anthem.
They should.
Yeah,
There's so many better fucking 50 Cent songs too.
no,
That
I
one's
mean,
tied straight to Sirianni.
Dun,
yeah.
dun,
No, hold on.
dun, dun.
I sent you guys this. Did you notice that? Well, I got a few things I sent you guys I want to address. Did you notice that was orchestrated? When you watch the video, he turns and postures, and then like, did you notice that?
Yes.
That's him. So that's a good coach. I
I
think.
love it. I
All right.
loved it, dude. I'm sorry, that pumped me up when I seen that little clip.
But
Especially when he was taking so much heat at that time too. I was like, oh man.
well, that was for the 4-game winning streak. Like, he could have easily been like, that's an FU. That's a middle finger to everyone. And to have the confidence to even do that, not knowing that you're gonna go
Great
on a
tackle right there.
4-game, 5-game winning streak.
Mm.
Like, I bet on myself. And that's the coach. Like, that's what we hired. That's Sirianni. Here's
Need
another
him
thing.
to keep chugging away. Keep these boys motivated.
Yeah. Here's another thing. On the Dean pick. Did you guys see Dean whip his elbow around? I sang that too.
Last game? Are you saying last game?
So,
Yeah,
so
on that pick.
he does the interception and he's falling shoulders down. Then he whips.
He
his
also
elbow.
calls it.
Yeah, he whips his elbow around, which you don't see it on many like one angle, but yeah, it's great.
Oh, to like make sure he's in bounds.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
He's so IQ heavy. Like, that guy is smart.
Well,
He's
I'll say this. So after the big pick, they posted on Instagram, and then Zach Bond on Instagram.
Oh, he's punching
goes on
balls
and
out,
say-
dude. Zach Bond is insane.
No. Listen. Zach Bond goes on Dean's Instagram and says, like, something like, goddamn, what was it? It's like football IQ, like heavy or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like football
Yeah.
IQ, like crazy or something like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, Zach Bond says,
they're showing DeJohn's highlights right now.
yeah,
He's a
dude.
basketball player too. Get out of here, man. That's my favorite NFL player, man. I'll say it. BG and then DeJohn. That's
Nice.
my boy.
I
That's
like
my
that.
boy. That's my boy. Like, he really came out and like, I. All right, guys, we're getting out of here. Anything you want to say?
No, I'm good. Go
Oh.
Birds. That's what I want to say. Go fucking birds, man. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Fuck Thursday night. We're gonna fucking trample on these fucking Redskins. Go Birds.
Go
Right.
Birds.